Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a origami paper folding Cobra. So I'm going to show you how to make today. Anyway, how is everyone? Everyone good? Everyone okay? Please like the video, subscribe and hit that bell icon to receive notifications when I go live and all that stuff. Really do appreciate it, guys. Helps out a lot. Take a look at all my other origami videos. I also go live on like a gaming session most nights. So welcome along for that. So get hitting that bell icon and all that to receive notifications when I go live and upload more origami tutorials, the works. Anyway, what you need is a square piece of paper and you wanna, I've already showed you how to make these in previous videos. You know, your square piece of paper out of a A4 sheet of paper. You know, for anybody who doesn't know how to do it yet, you know, practice with A4 paper, you know what I mean? Scrap paper, if that makes sense. This is how I made this, and it's on my previous video, you know, the mobile holder, display holder. You know, for watching movies or anything on your mobile phone and things like that, or displaying like your SNES games or whatever. And I also showed you how to do this square on the Phoenix video as well that I made a few days ago. I'll be uploading every 2 days. You know what I mean? So they'll be keeping on coming nice and regularly. Again, guys, for anybody that doesn't know, mountain valley fold where the folds down at the bottom, mountain fold where the folds at the top, just so I can tell you what side your paper needs to be on, you know what I mean, to make all your specific folds and everything, if that makes sense, guys. Anyway, start off with your square piece of paper, and you want to fold this full edge here to this edge. We want to split this completely in half, make it into 2 pieces, because this Cobra consists of both halves, 2 halves of a square of paper, if that makes sense. Just take your time, get it as nice and squared off as you possibly can, guys. I hate having big hands and fingers, you know what I mean? It makes this a bit harder. And then use your other hand as a clamp, if that makes sense, like that. And then give it a nice hard crease along the middle. Just like that. Now, unfold it, fold it back on itself along the same crease. Now we're going to weaken that crease, just so you get a nice straight turf from it all. Just keep giving it a nice hard fold, back and forth, guys. Just like that. Sorted like that. Open it up, start your tour at the top, and then just hold one side while you just pull on this side, just to turn it up nice and straight, because we've already weakened that crease what we initially made to fold it completely in half, then you'll end up with that. Now what you want to do is bring this full edge here to this edge. All the way. Yep, we're all good there. Using your other hand and fingers, spread apart as a clamp, if that makes sense. It just makes life a lot easier. Right, give it a nice hard fold. And fold it now. Now you'll end up with that. Now what you want to do is bring this edge to the middle fold here. And also the same on this side, this edge to this middle fold here. So just take your time with it. And then give it a nice hard crease. I'll do the same on this side. So it's this edge to this middle fold here. Like I said, if you want to know how to make a square, they're at the beginning of my last 2 origami videos. You know, for anybody that doesn't know how to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You know, if you're a newbie and all that, you know. So give it a nice hard crease and all that. It's all good, you know. And then you'll end up with this. Let's give it a... Okay, let's carry on. What you want to do now is bring this corner, this edge, to this middle fold here. And remember when I went mountain side down, valley side down and mountain side up? Well, there's that first crease we started with, the middle crease. You want that valley fold down. So bring this in to the middle. Starting with your point, like I always say. It works best for me, guys, you know what I mean? So just like that. Now the same on this side. So you want to bring this edge to this middle here. Let's box that off. Giving it a nice hard crease because these are pre-creases. So now you'll have that. Now what you want to do is just open them like that. Just grab your flap like that and then go along those creases like that, if that makes sense, those pre-creases, and then you'll get that. So again, just push a cornering across these creases you've just made, these pre-creases, just bring it in like that. And it'll basically do it itself, if that makes sense. And again on the other side, open it slightly like that, the flap, push on the creases in the middle there, and then bring it in like that. Then you'll end up with this. Now bring this flap down, like that, and then this flap down going across the middle ear. Then you'll end up with that. So let's give people a second catch up. So you'll end up with this now. Right, what you want to do is turn it over so this is mounting side up. You know, this middle fold, what you initially started with, and then bring this full thing over. So it's like all of this middle from this point to here, and then pointing off to this point here, if that makes sense. So the full thing, pointing it off here, just like that. And fold it nice and tight, like that. Again, these are pre-creases, so there you go. And you'll end up with that. Unfold it, and then do the same on this side. So it's this corner here, coming to here, and pointing off here. So let's do that now. So it's nice and squared. Remember, always overemphasize your creases, and nice hard crease again. Right, open it up, and then what you want to do is bring it in through the middle here, across these creases, so it's like bends in half, like that. That makes sense. So you want to bring this corner, this fold to this fold, pointing it off. So just press it together like that, bring your points together like that. So you'll get that. And then do the same on this side. So you want this crease here joining with this crease, but folding inwards there, like that. If that makes sense, guys. Just like that. And then just bring it all together like that. Okay, and there's your crease, what we started off with. Mountains fold up, and then you'll end up with this. Give people a second, catch up. So now you'll have that, where it's coming and that. You know what I mean? There we go. Now bring this full corner all the way to one side. So you'll end up with this. And now what you want to do is grab it and then bring this full edge all the way down this edge here. Point it off. Always start with your points. just like that. So you'll have that. Unfold it, and then do the same on this side. So you want this full edge here, you're just doing pre-creases here, this full edge here, going across the middle here, pointed off here, if that makes sense. Hope you guys can see with my big fingers and hands. Try and keep them out of the way as much as possible. All the way like that. Unfold it, and you know where you made those creases where they like join here at the bottom? Just bring them together like that. Just push on these corners here and then just bring it together like that, making this. Just recrease everything. And then you'll end up with that. Just bring that down to there. And just fold it all together like that. And then move that to one side like that. And then do the same on this side. So bring this full complete flap over. And we're doing exactly the same on this side as well. So bring this edge to this middle ear, pointing it off here, all the way along. You're just making your pre-creases, like I said, to make that diamond shape we just made. So just like that, giving it a nice hard crease. Unfold it, so you'll have that. And now bring this full edge to the middle here, pointing it off here. Excuse me. Just like that. Unfold it, and again, where those two lines crisscross in the middle there, you want to bring them in, that edge and that edge, and it basically forms itself because you've just made your pre-creases. Just like that, and bring this down to the bottom and open it up like that. So now you'll end up with that, if that makes sense. This diamond shape in the middle here. Let's give people a split second to pause it and catch up. Okay, now one flap here at the bottom of this diamond shape, just move it up like that. Just fold it up there. Nice. Now, what we want to do is, so you'll have that now. That makes sense. So what we want to do now is bring this corner here to this middle ear. going to get a little bit tricky, this, you know, without folds and that. It will fight you, but just take your time with it and you'll get it. So just fold it into the middle like that, that point. So you have that. And then the same on this side. So you want this flap here, this corner, to the middle here. A little bit fiddly this part, guys, so just take your time and you'll get it, trust me. So you want this point here to the bottom here. This line here in the middle. Like that. Give it a nice hard crease as best as you can. And now, remember that flap we folded up from the diamond? Just grab that part you folded up on itself and then bring just that down like that to the top of these folds what you did in, and this will be its mouth, your snake's mouth. So just do a little lip on the end there, and you'll end up with that. You could even just, you know, keep these pinched together with your thumb right at the bottom of it and then just bring it out, this flap. And that's where we're at now. And then what you want to do is, you've got 2 points at the top here. Just rise it out. Can you see that? I'm hoping you can see that, guys. Just bring it out slightly. Just like that. And then fold it down like that. There's 1 tooth from your Cobra for your Cobra. Like that. And then same on the other side. Just surprise that little lip out. That little point. Just ever so slightly and then fold down. Just like that. Is that making sense, guys? Oh my God, I hate having big hands for this, you know. But I get there. So if I'm fiddling at times, it's because of my big fingers, guys. You know what I mean? And then you'll have that. Sorry, I'm trying to rush this, you know, for the video as well at the same time. But that's what you'll end up with now. Let's put it down. Give people a split second to catch up. Pause it if you need to. Right, this is a bit of a tricky part. Anyway, just overemphasize those teeth by giving them a little bit of a squeeze, if that makes sense, so they point more like that. Anyway, we've got that now. Now what you want to do is turn it over and then bring this point to here. So it points off here, if that makes sense, all the way. I don't want to put it on the board or out, because obviously we'll end up flattening this. So just hold it and then make that crease as best as you can all the way, like that. You want it turned over so it's you know, mounting side down. You know, that fold, valley fold down, sorry, that fold. Do a nice side crease. Unfold it and do the same on this side. So you want this point to here, right? This point, sorry, this point to here, pointing it off here. It's going the wrong way around there. Straight across, using this as a guide, you know, this line here. So point it off there, like that, and then fold it all together like that, making as best crease as you can. Then you'll end up with this crisscross here. Let's go over here a few times, doesn't matter. Now, how do I explain this one? Now, fold, keep hold of it here, you do not want to squash that face, so fold this to here, like that, if that makes sense. So you want to bring this corner here to where it crisscrosses here, if that makes sense. And then just fold it up. Only so far though, you know, only up to the middle like that. Watching out for your face here. These are pre-creases again. All the way to the middle. So you end up with this cortina like that. Then you want to do the same on this side. So you want to bring this little corner here to this middle fold here, where it crisscrosses on your previous pre-crease. So just bring it all over. Like that. I'm trying to keep my big fingers out of the way, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. All the way just to the middle. Like that. And you've got that, you've got that. You see where it's the creases we've just made. Then you've got these creases, what we made previously, pre-creases. So that's where we're at the moment. So you should have like this box shape in your fold. Line here, going all the way down. And then these two lines just meeting here, just in the middle. That's where you should be now, guys. Now, you'll have this. Now, this part's a little bit fiddly, but take your time and you'll get it. What we want to do is fold this edge along the middle here, keeping it mounting full down, you know, across that crease we did right at the beginning of it. So just start bringing it in to the middle like that. the same on this side. I don't want to go all the way up, if that makes sense. Just want to go so far, so just get it going. Now this edge to this middle fold here. Just get it going. Like I said, it's all good. Take your time with it, guys, just like I keep saying. Just like that, so that's just nicely creased right at the bottom there. Now, you want to start folding this that way, the bottom, and then just going across these folds. So you want that like that, if that makes sense. Then across this fold here, just overemphasize them, refolding, just clamp it here. You know why you do it? And then you want to come across these, but that way. So bring it all together like that. So you're going all the way over the folds like that. That makes sense. You know those previous folds you made? So it ends up like that. That's where we're at the moment. Let's pause in and give people a second. And now you want to grab it. And now you want to fold it like that, nice and straight. So it comes over like that. We're making another pre-fold here. It's another mad set of folds. So just like that, unfold it, and then you just want to open these slightly, keeping it all together like this. And can you see where we've made that zigzag there? There'll also be one on this side. You do not want to open these flaps, you want to keep it all together like that. Now, you want to bring these folds back on themselves, refolding this way instead, across those pre-folds you've just made. And then same here. You know, bringing your head up like that, so you get that shape. Does that make sense, what I'm saying there, guys? And then do the same on this side. Just bring this valley fold and fold it mountain fold side up, like that. Across its original crease, like that. And then bring these up while you just go along that crease, so you get that zigzag there. Come on, you idiots. That's gone up a bit too much, but there you go. Just pinch it at the point where that zigzag is. Same here. Come on. Mold. Huh. And then do that, bringing it all together. Like that. So you just bring it up to a certain point. Like that. Keeping all these creases in. And there we go. Just like that. Does that make sense, guys? You can overemphasize these folds at the top here again, just so it molds together the way it's meant to over your folds and that. This is why you make the pre-folds, just so you can do this a lot easier, if that makes sense. And obviously it's gonna come down like that, but there you go. Bring that back in like that, and then we've got that. You know what I mean? You may knock your teeth and all that. You know why you've been doing it? You know, accidentally? Because it is a little bit fiddly, you know, some of the folds. So just re-emphasize your teeth and mouth and all that. Then you'll have that. That makes sense. Like that. There we go. Give you a sec, do it. Now grab this at the bottom and then just swirl it around. Nice and tight. Like I said, it will fight with you, you know, just because of all the layers of folds. Like that. So it does that. Oh, you're joking. My mobile phone's running out of power. Give me a sec, guys. Just let me plug my mobile phone in so I can finish the video. And then we'll have that. So we've done that now. Remember that other side we did right at the beginning? The half a square. Right, fold it. We're using this now. Fold this in half. Completely in half. Like that. This is going to be the rest of your Cobra's tail. Unfold it. And bring this edge to this middle fold here. That's why my camera went off before. My mobile phone was running out of power. Ouch. Anyway, do that. Turn it over like that. Turn it around. Now bring this edge to the middle. This part's straightforward and quick. All the way to the middle. Fold it. Now, give it a nice side crease. As usual, guys. Now, bring this full edge to the middle again. using your fingers if you've got to clamp it in stages, just like that, and do the same on this side at this edge to this middle fold here. Just like that. Nearly done now, guys. So just like that. Now bring this point and this edge to this middle fold here. Like that. Now do the same on this side, so it's this edge and this point to this middle fold here. Just like that, making sure it's a nice side crease. Now just fold it all together. Like that. Just bring it all together, going across that middle fold. Like I said, it will be awkward and fight with you, but there you go. Giving it a nice side crease so it holds together. All nice and tight. Just like that. Now start twisting it, you know, circling it around like this. That makes sense. Just like this. Could even go around your finger if you wanted, you know, just to circle it around like that. Making sure your point's at the bottom here. Pop this into there, like that. So it's all nice and tight together. And then twist it up while you bring this mouth and everything down, like that. Just bring it up so it rears, if that makes sense. I'm here, guys, I'm just sorting this out. And then just curl it around. Don't worry, it will come. So, just make sure it can stand on that, on itself. You've just got to shape this part. But you get the general gist, don't you? You know. This part does take a bit just to, you know what I mean, train it. So it just stands up. And there you go. There is your Cobra. You guys will have more time to do that though, but there it is. And there's the one I made previously. So there we go. There we go. And just basically do the same with this one. You know, so it stands up like that one is to strike. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed making this with us as much as I have. But there's your Cobra and how to make it and that, you know what I mean? I've been looking up to strike. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like the video, subscribe and hit that bell icon to receive notifications when I go live and or upload a new like hobbies video or anything like that, a tutorial or out. I'll be uploading regularly from now on, you know, tutorials on origami, drawing, you know, hobbies in general. Really hope you've enjoyed this. And I really appreciate all the likes, the subscriptions, the works, helps out a lot, guys. Please look after yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in the next hobbies video.